How is everyone though? How are we all doing? We good? Sick. Last time.
We'll just switch this one off.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that.
Thank you. Ace. Mainly because of that, like, especially there was a guy in my church who was playing keys. It was just very different to how other people played it. Just different licks, different progressions, and just, it was just incredible. It was incredible, and from there I was just like, bro, like, I need to learn this instrument by force. I don't know, 9 or 10 at this point. I went and found rap. When I found rap first, rap was incredible. I mean, I remember first finding gangster rap. I was onto gangster rap first and foremost. Like, it was a taboo for me. I was like, oh my gosh, like, it was just headphones only, like in my house especially. The greats, like, I started off on Tupac because my uncles loved Tupac. Got into Biggie, and with Biggie it was just more technical, flow-wise, delivery, just rhyming patterns, or just, I got to then appreciate rappers more of an art. There's so much to it. Like, rappers are street poets, you know, and they tell some of the great stories. I was loving the rap music that I was hearing before, but then I got to people that I understood. Songs like Lupe Fiasco's Kick Push, like, that resonates with me. I understand that deeper than just, you know, lyrics and just a sample and a beat. Like, there's something spiritual about them kind of tunes there. Honesty is one of the main things for me. I think I've learned to decipher who's giving out a genuine message and who isn't. Respecting the people that came before us, I feel like that's the one thing I appreciate in an artist. As I was talking about Kanye and Lupe, I've gone back to then figure out who inspired these people, and then just almost paying homage by then listening to them. That's my way of paying homage, listening to them, taking them in, and then seeing who was probably before them as well, and then kind of getting to understand my musical history. And I guess I just do it for the love, man. Like, music now these days, I feel like there's more an ulterior motive. It's a bit of a shame sometimes. People that are doing it for the love, they're not really sticking by their guns and having to kind of change their vision or change what they want to do because it may not be, you know, accepted. Like, for me, dropping my project was like one of the bravest things I think I've ever done in my life, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be accepted by anyone. Like, I wasn't doing what my friends or a lot of my friends were doing. People that stick to their guns and stay true to themselves. I think those are the main things for me. Just being honesty, true, and just doing it for the love, man. I think everything else just kind of stems from those things. I think with that project, I tried to make sure I just showed what I was capable of and what we had in the UK as well. For example, like Young with Jacob Banks and Sophia Thakor, like, I think that's one of my favourite songs of all time. That song, to this day, like, I get, I don't know, like, people like, that are just probably like double my age, they're like, oh, what do you know about this kind of music, blah, blah, blah. It was so fun for me. I just wanted to kind of show people what I could do and what we could do. Yeah, I just wanted people to know that, you know, it's possible. Feel free to do what you want to do. Like, that's the kind of sounds that inspired me. Like the song with Koji as well, like movie scores, and just trying to create a whole complete world in like 3 to 4 minutes and get people lost in that, you know. And I just feel like sometimes we need to go deeper than just the surface with our music. And yeah, that's what I try to do. It means a lot now, like getting older and older. I feel like there's an onus and there's a responsibility on me now to make sure I can be the best me, not only as a person but as an artist. Mad important to just make sure I'm giving out the right not just the right message, but the right reflection of me. I feel like there is an onus on me to make sure I'm giving out the best me and helping the future generations, man. There's a lot of crap out there, and I see the music industry now as a TK Maxx. You go into TK Maxx and you got to go through a lot of stuff to find the gems, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of us. There's not just me. There's a few people I know, there's a few people that I respect, a lot of people on the project, people I'm working with, that believe that, you know, music is just deeper than just an 8-bar chorus, so much more to the art. And I just want to fly the flag of good music, whatever that means to you. To me, it's just stuff that comes from the heart, so good music, always. Definitely, most people need it more than ever. The positivity, the message in itself. Like, a lot of young people in this day and age now, they're, I wouldn't say lost, but there's so many things that are occupying them. I was talking to one of my younger siblings, and he was telling me that things are just completely different. Things are a lot more superficial. He's just saying like it's not really real, nothing's really tangible. Everything's done in a split of a second. It doesn't seem like it has real meaning to it. He's someone that I look to. I almost look up to my little brother as well, like almost like binoculars into the generation before me, just to see how they're living and how things are. And I feel like there's a lack of positivity. I just feel like something's missing there. Rocked by the TL. Like TL is now gospel. Do you know what I mean? The timeline on Twitter is now gospel. And it's just very, very scary. Yeah, I feel like there's an onus on me. So as long as my music's being pushed, or my people's music is being pushed, I feel like there is a chance for people to get, you know, brighten up someone's day or just make someone think twice about something. His influence in music is just so powerful, and it's so important that people we're giving out the right message. I'm so behind this positive energy and good vibes that it's, because we need it now more than ever. I think I was reading, I could be wrong, but the statistics are like depression is like at the highest it's ever been in such a long time. People being depressed and just kids taking their lives, like just for like stuff like not looking cool enough at school, not having the same things others. Like what? Like why? That's kind of stuff baffles me, and I just feel like, yeah, the future just needs this kind of stuff, man. I don't want to be too preachy or too old, like sound like an old head, but like it's so important what we're giving out, like the influence that we're giving, because there is, again, power in the tongue. There's power in music. There's power. We have so much power, like, and we don't know it. We just have to be very careful, very mindful what we do with it. So, yeah. People need to live in the now, man. Live in the now, and just work on being the best. Work on being the best you know. Production was always first. I think it's just stemmed from playing keys, got into more rock music, metal, country, folk, all that good stuff. Rapping came a lot later on, like I'd say in the last 2 years. I've always thought I could rap, but I just wasn't sure. Until Tiny Man gave me the green light. He was like, yeah, you're alright. So I said, continue writing, see how we get on with it. But yeah, if not for Tiny Man, YJ, and basically Wolfgang, if not for Wolfgang basically, yeah, I wouldn't be writing. Or I wouldn't be as confident as I am with my writing. Fun would be working with Jay Prince. There's one thing he has, is that his perseverance is on another level, like completely on another level, like, and his work rate is incredible. We were in a session and we were working on a sample. I wasn't getting it, and I was gonna take a breather for a minute, and he was just like, no, come on, sit back down, we're gonna get this. And I was just like, bro, let's just give it some time. It's like, no, we're there, like I can feel it, we're there, like there's always a way, like regardless, like don't look at the current situation, look beyond that, give it like another half hour, the whole song's done. I'm just looking back, I'm thinking, wait, what, how did we do that? It was just like, just it's all in your frame of mind. And from there, like every single session since then, I've been on it, no matter what. Like, one thing about studio sessions is that people can sometimes be afraid to try or be afraid to get things wrong. The fear of failure is, well, it's kind of like the fear of flying, but for my EP, but fear of failure, it's what stops people from getting to the next level, of becoming the better them. So that's one thing I learned from him. Like, don't be afraid to fail. It's okay to fail, because it's always about the get back and going from